Today we're diving into some Japanese One Piece theories that might not be well known in the US. In this video, we'll explore the surprising connections between One Piece and Peter Pan, the hidden past and mystery of Crocodile's gender transformation, and the enigmatic link between the yet-to-be-revealed Rommel Kingdom and UK. We're breaking down these hot topics from Japan in an easy-to-understand way, so make sure you stick around till the end. If you found yourself shocked by the idea that Crocodile might have originally been a woman, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you're pondering, could Rommel Kingdom be the key to the story? Drop a key in the comments below. Now, without further ado, let's get started. The alliance between Crocodile and Mihawk shouldn't come as a surprise. I believe from the very first time we saw them, it was somewhat predictable that they would join forces at some point. Crocodile is modeled after Captain Hook, known for his iconic hook hand. In the story of Peter Pan, Peter, accompanied by Wendy, battles against Captain Hook. In One Piece, Luffy, accompanied by Vivi, confronts Crocodile. Do you remember how Captain Hook met his end? He was ultimately devoured by a crocodile, which is the inspiration behind Crocodile's name. This connection has been a topic of discussion among fans for quite some time. What about the battle between Zoro and Mihawk? It's portrayed as a clash between a short sword and a long sword. Could it be that Mihawk also embodies elements of Peter Pan? Recall the distinctive hat and beard of Captain Hook. While Mihawk's character is inspired by Dracula, his character design incorporates elements of Captain Hook. Combining Crocodile and Mihawk brings forth the image of Captain Hook. Were you aware of Eiichiro Oda's deep affection for Peter Pan? The Skull Rock feature reminds us of the same thing from Peter Pan. There's a scene in the Thriller Bark arc where shadows move and escape. This scene of the escaping shadow brings to mind the scene where Peter Pan's shadow runs away. In past interviews, Eiichiro Oda has mentioned improving his drawing skills by painstakingly copying Disney works by hand. From this, it's evident the elements of Captain Hook are distributed across characters. Buggy serves a role similar to Mr. Smee for Captain Hook. Mr. Smee, the pirate with the big nose and striped clothes, often messes up, much to Captain Hook's dismay. Whether this is a coincidence or not remains to be seen, but it is an intriguing parallel. Eiichiro Oda has a knack for hiding hints about the storyline and character developments in the character's favorite foods. For instance, Crocodile's favorite food is tomatoes. Interestingly, Buggy detests tomatoes. This fact leads us to speculate if there was always some connection between Crocodile and Buggy from the very beginning. Speculations about the future of the Cross Guild can also be made from such subtle clues. The idea of the right-hand men of Emperor Buggy and Emperor Luffy clashing is fascinating. The battle between Zoro and Mihawk needs no introduction, as it's eagerly anticipated by all. There's a clear connection between the Hunter of the Marines and the Hunter of Pirates that fans are eager to explore. Interestingly, there are quite a few links between Crocodile and Sanji as well. Crocodile's first appearance was notably via a phone call with Sanji. Speculations abound about whether Sanji kicking the banana crocodile is a foreshadowing of something more. A crucial point to consider is Sanji's ordeal in the Kamabaka Kingdom. The theory that Crocodile was originally female is widely speculated upon, considering clues like the earring placement, the lack of depiction from Crocodile's youth, and the leverage Ivankov holds over him. These theories have become almost too well known to delve into. However, what's particularly intriguing is the cover story, Colors Trap of Rainbow. This rainbow could very well symbolize LGBT, possibly serving as a message from Eiichiro Oda himself. The inclusion of Bon Clay as a subordinate might also suggest a nod towards transgender themes, and it was Sanji who battled against this transgender character. The heavy association between Sanji and transgender characters might imply that it was a foreshadowing of Sanji's battles against such characters. There are many parallels between the Alabasta and Dressrosa arcs. For instance, Miss Valentine's 10,000 kilo guillotine and Mach Weiss's Ton Weiss both deal with weight-based abilities. Mr. Five's Bomb Bomb Fruit and Gladius's Pamu-Pamu Fruit are both explosion-inducing abilities. Miss Golden Week's Color Trap and Jorah's Ato-Ato Fruit involve painting abilities. Miss All Sunday, Robin, and Violet, Viola, each infiltrate their respective groups. Mr. One's Dice Fruit and Baby Five's Buki-Buki Fruit turn their bodies into weapons. Number 2 Bon Clay and Dellinger are both depicted as transgender characters. Crocodile and Doflamingo play the role of rulers in the respective story arcs. There's even a scene where Sanji battles Doflamingo, which seems unnecessary but is depicted quite dramatically. And the main question we delve into is, why did Crocodile become male? During the scene of Roger's execution, Crocodile's face is deliberately obscured, hinting that Crocodile might still have been female at this time. Rapidly gaining fame in her early 20s, she became one of the Buki. It's believed that Crocodile's transition from female to male occurred during the start of the pirate era and her induction into the Buki. The reasons for becoming male could vary, from feeling internally male to having loved a woman. Witnessing Roger's execution and deciding to become a pirate almost certainly marks the time Crocodile became male. Perhaps this was a step towards embodying strength as a pirate. Through organizations like Baroque Works and Cross Guild, Crocodile sought money and military power, but to what end? It seems all for the purpose of establishing an ideal nation. Why the desire for country? Perhaps because Crocodile had once lost her own. The story of Alabasta bears a striking resemblance to Aladdin, where an outsider attempts to take over and a princess rises to defend the realm. Crocodile might have once been a princess akin to Vivi or Jasmine, but, unlike them, lost her kingdom. If Crocodile was indeed a princess of a nation that was taken from her, everything falls into place. Her motive for taking over Alabasta likely stemmed from a deep-seated desire to reclaim her land and secure formidable military strength, possibly to ensure she never loses her kingdom again. Her initial conversation with the prince upon first appearance could have been a hint towards her past as a princess. Yamato is also depicted as part of the LGBT community, being the son of Kaido, who ruled over Wano, effectively making Yamato a prince. Additionally, in Impelled Down, Ivankov transformed someone named Prince Ballet, adding another layer of intrigue. All these points together bolster the theory that Crocodile was originally female and possibly a princess. Have you noticed that the princesses of major kingdoms in One Piece all have names related to flowers or plants? Vivi is associated with Viola, Rebecca with the carnation, and even Shirahoshi has a connection to a type of cactus called Hoshi. Furthermore, there exists a plant known as a crocodile fern. Could this suggest that Crocodile was once a princess? The title of episode 938's cover story, A Woman's Secret, might hint at a backstory of Crocodile being a former princess. When Crocodile said to Vivi, "You can't save the country," it might have been a projection of her own past. And her line, "I never trusted anyone from the start," could stem from a past where she was betrayed by someone close and lost her kingdom. These statements align perfectly with the theory of her past. Crocodile exhibits a certain level of clumsiness in various scenes, much like Captain Hook. Captain Hook is known among Peter Pan fans as an elite character with an overwhelming presence and elegance. The parallels drawn between Crocodile and Captain Hook further support the notion that Crocodile might have been a princess. I've laid out reasons why Crocodile might have been a princess, but which kingdom could she have belonged to? In the world of One Piece, numerous countries have been showcased, often mirroring real-world nations such as India, America, Russia, China, Spain, Italy, and Japan. However, one major country has yet to be utilized significantly in the story. It's England. This country hasn't been visited by Luffy and his crew, nor has it been prominently featured. Normally, England is a common setting for various stories, like Harry Potter and Peter Pan. Speaking of England, there's a subtle connection here with Peter Pan. Although I mentioned England has barely been used, there is in fact a single frame where it makes a minor appearance. In that significant frame, we're introduced to the Rommel Kingdom, featuring iconic London landmarks like Big Ben and the Palace of Westminster. It's hard to believe that such a major representation of England would be confined to just a single frame. Thus, it's likely that the Rommel Kingdom will play a more significant role in the future. The dual nature of Cavendish and its connection to the Rommel Kingdom, along with the depiction of Kama-Itachi, hints at deeper layers. The Kama in Kama-Itachi might be a nod to Dellinger, who is depicted as an Okama being sliced. Moreover, this location in London is closely tied to the setting of Peter Pan. The choice of a banana crocodile for crocodile was always intriguing. It turns out banana might reference the Cavendish banana variety. The honorific Sir is traditionally used for men in England. You might already notice, and the choice of the name Rommel by Ichiro Oda, seemingly unrelated to England, becomes intriguing when you consider Rommel's nickname, the Desert Fox. That's all for today. Here on this channel, we post popular theories about One Piece from Japan. If you like One Piece, we would be happy with your support by subscribing to our channel and commenting. Thank you for watching to the end. See you in the next video.